Games, Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life here. We're doing a reaction video checking out the latest trailer for Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise. This is due out very, very soon, I think within the next month, if I remember correctly, on Nintendo Switch. Obviously, it's a sequel, long-awaited sequel to one of the best games ever made. Yes, I fall into that camp, the camp of loving the original Deadly Premonition. Obviously, it's a well-known Marmite game. You either love it or you hate it. You know, you can critique so many elements about it, about its gameplay, its visuals, its silliness, its cheesiness, its madness. All of that to me is just part of its charm. Ultimately, Deadly Premonition, when I played it, I loved the open world. I loved the mystery. And this was pre-seeing Twin Peaks as well. That's the joke. This is pre-seeing Twin Peaks. I hadn't seen Twin Peaks before I played Deadly Premonition. So after then seeing Twin Peaks, you know, you can obviously get the references and what should we call it? Inspirations, as it were. But Deadly Premonition 2, Deadly Premonition, should I say? It just touched me, man. That story was amazing. The twists and turns, the characters. It really, really was amazing. Do I worry about a sequel? Yeah. I don't know if you... I think that was lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
I think it was lightning in a bottle. It's as simple as that. It's going to be great to go back to a sequel, or well, it's part sequel, part prequel, and that will be nice and interesting. I'm not sure if it'll be able to get away with what it did last time, meaning that it was, you know, the subpart elements of it, based off the fact that where it was original before, this is no longer original. This is now something we've already seen.
Yeah.
I did originally see the kind of early trailer that was part of the Nintendo's Direct thing when it was first announced, but that was part of a bigger package. This has been separated into one. Welcome to Carré. So let's check it out. Switch only.
Are you looking for something new? Are you looking for
it's
a
like
home away from home? Then come on down to Carré, a cozy rural town in the great state of Louisiana.
It looks alright.
Experience all the beautiful nature and wide range.
It looks like Deadly Premonition.
This historic part of the Deep South has to offer. Take a stroll down the river. Challenge yourself to a thrilling bayou adventure. Or invite your friends to a friendly game of bowling at Alexis Barring Lane. Be sure to treat yourself to some delicious Creole
It really
cuisine.
looks like Deadly Premonition.
And when you feel tired, there's always a room with your name on it down at Casa Pineapple. In Carré, everyone's welcome. And everyone's as happy as a dead pig in the sunshine.
Here we go.
Explore the unique history and beauty that permeates this amazing town. A town like nowhere else. You're sure to feel right at home down in Carré. And with a little southern luck, you might even experience something out of the ordinary. In fact, it might end up being so much fun that you find it hard to leave. Isn't that right, Zach?
Whoa.
York! Ancient York! York! Ancient York!
Yes. Seems like you want to play it.
Okay, that may have... I correct my worries earlier on. That's Deadly Premonition. They look like they've captured and gone for the exact same visual style, the voiceover, the same level of almost madness, where it's like, hey, come check this place out while all these mad clips are going on. Obviously, it looks similar, based around a murder mystery, the ice block with a chainsaw and stuff like that. But then, you know, ending on York, Zach.
Possessed?
No, I don't know what that means. The zoom into his eye. The red leaves. That's a reference to the original game. Certainly the case, but it's hard because you need to know Deadly Premonition. You need to understand that York and Zach, it was a split personality issue, and that Agent York never really existed. It was Zach, and that's part of. I guess that's massive spoilers for the first game. I should say that was a massive spoiler for the first game. So, but this will be a prequel. It's supposed to be a prequel and a sequel in one. So a prequel won't have that split personality reveal because that happened when he was a child, as is revealed at the end of Deadly Premonition when he was attacked. That the two split, and what we thought was almost like an imaginary friend, wasn't he? It was his actual true self, Zach. The child speaking there references York. Agent York, not Zack. So that's something.
I think you can always unpick. So the story is batshit as it was. There's always more you can add to it and unpick and unravel. So
yeah, there's no straight and easy. This is what Deadly Premonition was. It was a murder mystery wrapped up in a bigger thing, but ultimately it was Agent Francis York Morgan's story as much as anything else, and then this connection to his past and what happened with his parents. But then you have all the side stuff as well. Obviously, the villain was Kaysen, and the red plants and stuff like that. The ritualistic killings, the raincoat killer. There's a hell of a lot to unpack. So it's kind of how this works out. It looks that I'll be honest, that looked and felt like Deadly Premonition.
yeah.
Like if you like without knowing it, you just press play out, and the moment the kind of graphical content of moving through the area, I'd been like, damn, that looks really familiar. And then obviously character-wise and stuff, and looks like it's got the same sort of level of over-the-top acting and voice acting that the original had. It's coming really soon. It's out on the 10th of July. This is a must-buy for me. The fact that it's an exclusive for the Nintendo Switch is one of those where it's like, oh, cool, I get to be one of those people for once, because exclusive titles don't bother me. Do bother me, sorry, should I say, in the sense that I think they're anti-consumer. Particularly timed exclusives and stuff like that, ultimately, but I get why they exist. A game like this, I don't believe should be exclusive. It is not a Nintendo property.
I was about to say, why is it? What's the
They
deal?
paid. They've either helped fund the creation of the game. It's not the first time. There was that whole thing many years ago about Bayonetta 2. And Bayonetta 2 being an exclusive title for the Nintendo Wii U. And fans kicked off about that. But then the developer of the Bayonetta 2 came out and said, look, it wouldn't exist without Nintendo.
Yeah.
Like, they helped pay for the creation. And that, ultimately, if that's what's happened with Deadly Premonition 2, sweet. In a year's time, further down the line, then it may be a matter of Nintendo's like, right, cool, we've mined that gold mine. We've got as many sales as we feel and additional buys that it might bring in for people wanting desperately to play Deadly Premonition 2 and then going, you know what, I'm going to buy a Switch. I've been on the fence for years. And maybe this is what might tip the odd. I don't think many people are picking up a Switch for Deadly Premonition 2. No. But there are going to be some, and that's ultimately what they're looking to get. I don't buy many Nintendo games day one, Switch games, beyond their first party releases. Your Mario's, your Zelda's, things like Paper Mario, when that comes out. This is a must buy. This is a day one for me. This is something that I'm going to pre-order off Amazon and get it delivered, that kind of thing. So that's what they're after. People like me. Yeah. And that works. And it's a small percentage, I believe. But it'll be enough. And then, like I said, a year down the line, cool, all right, now you can go release it on every other system if you so choose. I thought as
soon as I saw the bolding, I thought you were a sucker for mini games. I was like,
well, Deadly Premonition, this will have them as well. I'm very, very excited. This is a massive game for me. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon and help us out over there. That's patreon.com/GBHBL, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?